Welcome to our Book of the Month episode. This is March's Book
of the
Club
month.
book.
Yes. And also your month's book.
I know.
do you
Of course,
feel?
I would pick the romantasy theme, right?
Dude, I love that for you though.
No, for us.
I do
Because you look so cute. And also, I know it's been a whole month and I haven't mentioned it. You look beautiful. But I love that your elf ears have earrings on them. It's so funny.
Thank you.
And can I mention something else really quickly?
Yeah.
So my husband noticed
Shout out.
on Reddit, I think, he was like, whoa, people are getting surgery on their ears to make them look like elf ears. That's crazy. And I was like, I'm pretty sure Holly Black started that. Maybe not.
What?
Remember Holly Black?
Yes. I forgot she did that. Wait, now I need to look at it.
Her ears?
Hold on. Yes. Holly Black.
Ears.
Would you judge me?
I would never judge you. You should do it.
That's not the vibe I want, though.
Oh, no. The ones that I was seeing. Oh, no. That's pretty pointy, actually. That's pretty pointy.
I don't think I want that. I want them sticking out full elf ear out.
What do you mean? Like how they look
this,
right now?
Like this, except a little more slanted. Would you judge me?
No.
A little bit.
No.
You would judge me a little bit and I would accept you because you judging me would humble me.
No, I feel like what's going on in my mind right now is who would give you the extra ear? I guess it's me.
I know.
Who gave
The
you
surgery's complete. Where's Yajaira?
Who do you think gave you those ears? It would have to be me. Who else?
That's so funny.
Okay, I know
Yes, queen.
that March is my month.
Yes.
But don't you agree that we both fit into this romantasy theme so well? Like,
Yes.
Look at you.
Different side of the same coin.
Gorge.
Yeah.
Beautiful ears,
Yes,
by
I am.
the way.
Oh my God, thank you. What a compliment. Love the ears, by the way.
Love the ears. Keep
Dude,
it up.
you're literally...
Keep it up, champ.
Thank you. You literally look so like ethereal.
Oh, thank you.
It's crazy.
Thank
It's
you.
crazy how when I see you, I'm like, oh, that's what I should have went that route.
What are you talking about? You look great.
Thank you,
And
but
I love your eyeshadow.
Oh, you're so nice. You're so nice.
That is true.
Okay. It's the book of the month.
Yes.
And this is going to be a very long book because, like I said in the last few episodes, all these books were really long and they kept progressively getting longer.
Okay, you don't need to complain. If I remember correctly,
No.
your last book of the month was freaking long as hell and gave me an existential crisis, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you, okay?
Why are we fighting at the beginning of this episode?
Oh, yeah.
Our first fight.
No, I'm sure we I'm sure we both.
Anyway.
You mean on camera? Oh.
As soon as this turns off, the laughs are gone. It's very serious.
I'm too tired.
What did you mean when you said that?
Dude, imagine we did that. No. Lucky for you, I have terrible memory.
I don't know where I am. Yeah. So, Queen.
My lady.
Do you think
Yes.
reading a story with the slowest slow burn you can possibly imagine, like so slow,
Yeah.
do you think reading that type of story can fix your life?
Only if it has fated mates.
Of course it does.
So then, yes.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives, hello, one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
Can I say it again?
Oh, no. I thought it was great.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm nervous.
You're doing great, Queen.
Okay, thank you, Queen. We are talking about, The Crown of Oaths and Curses by J Bree.
Yes. Good job.
Finally got it right. Oh my gosh.
So this book I saw was heavily talked about, so I was really, really excited to get into it. But it is very long.
I did
and slow burn.
So slow. I didn't realize that J Bree was the same person that wrote Broken Bonds.
Oh, yes.
We were going to talk about that. That's crazy.
And for some reason we didn't, but I mean...
Which is okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it just kind of... Because I had read a little bit of Broken Bonds, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is her.
Old friend.
Old friend.
Yes.
So because we're going to be talking about this for a minute, I feel like it's just right if you, for the end of your month, give a 1-minute summary with very little spoilers, little to no spoilers, for those listeners who maybe want to read this book, but they need a little
something extra.
Little something.
Okay, I'm trying to think how much to give. I don't really want to give much at all. This story follows two main characters, Soren, who is the prince of the Unseelie in the southern lands. He went to a seer, and the seer was like, hey, you're going to find your mate on this day at this time. It will take 1,000 years, but you need to learn patience, okay? So then his mate, Rookesbane, she is a witch who is fighting for her life because her whole coven was wiped out. And she knows that Soren is her mate, but they haven't spoken yet. And she knows that he is on this mission of killing all of the witches. And so when they finally do meet, he is just pissed at the fates because he's like, why would they give me a witch as my mate? But apparently him meeting the mate, marrying her, will fix his dying kingdom. And love ensues. Actually, it doesn't. It literally doesn't. Actually, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. This is the only one where you cannot say romance ensues. Because, my God, I have never...
in my life, read Enemies to Lovers where he actually hates her.
Also, Queen, thank you for the heads up before I started this audiobook.
Why?
That the first voice in the audiobook was going to be a demonic voice.
Dude, I was so scared. I was so scared because I went into this story immediately after finishing whatever was previously to this. And it started with a demon voice, which was the fates saying, Soren, you're going to meet your mate at this time and this day, whatever. And it was a bunch of voices together. And I texted you immediately and I was like, oh my God. I'm scared. But yeah.
So
can we start backwards?
Yeah.
Because the story, we don't learn this until way later. Again, spoilers ahead. Rookesbane comes from a coven they're in the trees. It's called Ravensworth.
Yeah.
And they were wiped out by Carl, who is now kind of like brainwashing a bunch of witches to be a part of his group.
Yes.
And fight against the Unseelie king because everybody hates witches except the northern lands, which is the Soul King. And so they were wiped out because Carl has a prophecy of being killed by a Ravensworth witch.
Yes.
So that's why he killed everybody. And so Rook and her brother Pemba ran away. They're the only two survivors of this coven. And that's when she went to the seer. And the seer was like, hey, this is your mate. And for some reason, the seer is shady, first of all, because the seer told her name, middle name, last name, kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah, girl, it's that guy. And she didn't do the same with Soren. She didn't tell Soren the name or where they're from.
Yeah.
And so Rook, trying to escape her fate for a little bit, she goes to the Soul King, works as a soldier for them, and that's when she grows to become a better witch and a better healer.
Yes.
And during that time, while she is bettering herself, Soren, who is the Unseelie prince, he can't become king. Well, first of all, his parents were murdered.
Yes.
By witches, I think.
Yes.
Because that's why he hates witches, I think. I don't know. And his uncle is the regent, so he's taking over for a little bit until Soren finds his mate. And his kingdom is dying because they're no longer using their magic for some reason.
It's because this kingdom has been in a decline, and because his hatred of witches has been so big, they kind of forgot how important magic was when it came to like the growth of their land.
Yes.
That was the biggest thing.
So they don't give back to the earth anymore. Yeah. And so the earth isn't giving them anything because they've just kind of forgotten this. And what I love about Soren's chapters is like his family. I really like the disparity between Titan and Tauren.
Yes.
Because Tauren is so, like, he's described to be very big and just, like, also hates witches. And Titan is still connected to his magic because he speaks to the trees.
Yep.
And the trees are like, bring us back the favored children. And nobody knows who the favored children are.
She knows, though, right? That it's...
Rook?
Yeah.
They don't find out until they go to the Goblin King.
Yes.
Which the Goblin King, the tea, oh my God. The Goblin King has hated the unseelie fae for so long that he refuses to make any trades with them. And Soren desperately needs to open up a trade route because they're losing a lot of food.
Yes.
And his people are dying. And also, what was, what's her name? Arlie?
Areli?
Or was she his
the
cousin?
Pregnant one? Yeah.
She was his cousin?
Mm-hmm.
So she's super pregnant, but there was a curse placed on the unseelie fae where they cannot have any more children. And the last birth that has happened has been over a century ago.
Yes.
But she is adamant. She's like, no, we are going to keep trying. Mm-hmm. And her husband is Rowan.
Yes.
Which is the only one that's not like his family.
Mm-hmm. You've thrown so much lore. I don't even know where to start.
But I feel like it's important for us to start with like things that we don't learn until later on. Because I think you can tell that the stakes are high, but the stakes are really high because his kingdom is dying.
The thing that I just don't get is he's known as the Savage Prince. And he really cares about his kingdom. And it's to the point where, like, because their resources are so low, he's giving food for free. Like, it's he wants his kingdom to survive.
You mean his food?
Yeah.
When he's not eating anymore and he gives it to Aurelie?
But just, like, in general. Because there was a point where Rook had asked one of the, I forget who, but one of his men, like, why is he just giving the food away?
Oh, Reed.
Like, where do you guys get your resources? And it's like, no, it's because we need to eat.
Yeah.
You know? And so while that is all going on, here's the Goblin King, who we assumed was not going to be a great guy, but he was like, oh my God, you're like so
he was
cool.
So sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was so like,
as soon as he saw Rook, he was like, oh my God, the favorite child is here. Yes. And I think that's when everybody else found out that she's one of the favorite children.
Yes. Well, they couldn't even understand the conversation.
Well, they had a translator.
That translator didn't translate their conversation.
Yeah, he did.
When they both spoke to each other.
I think you're thinking of the prince. Because when she was talking to the prince, there wasn't a translator.
Yes, but also when they were speaking. Because when they were speaking, Soren described it as like, she was all of a sudden, because I know what you're talking about. I know the prince's conversation, but it was like, she was all of a sudden like buddy with him. Like, I don't understand that. And when he asked her about it later, it was like, oh no, he's noticed that you probably don't take care of me. And he offered me a place here. But I said no, because, you know, we're getting married.
Because you're my fate, unfortunately.
Dude, they hate each other.
Yeah. But you know what I love? Okay, so at first, so they were able to communicate with each other via this like telepathy, you know? Like he was like, my mate, which did you read the novella?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, dude. He was so like romantic and
really? I can't even see it.
I know. That's why I wanted to read it, because I wanted to see like what their relationship was like before. And I thought it was so cute because there was a moment when after she ran away with Pemba and they were like, you know, escaping the massacre that happened, they were able to get a hotel and she got into this really hot tub and she was so happy to be in this hot tub that Soren was like, what's got my mate so happy? And so she was like, oh, I'm just like taking a bath. And he's like, is a bath really enough to make you this happy? When you come to my kingdom, you're just baths for days.
That's really sweet.
So,
I feel like I would have felt differently about this book had I read the novella.
Oh, it was so sweet.
Do you feel like that changed how you felt about him?
Yeah, because he was a bitch in this.
Dude, he was a
bitch. Every time she was sassy to him, I'd be like, drag that bitch, drag that. But anyway, so when they first meet, Rookesbane is very different. I feel like when they first meet, she's just kind of like quiet to herself, doesn't fight back.
Yep.
Because she knows and she's witnessed the consequences of not following your fate. Because that's what the Soul King did. Yeah. He tried to outsmart the fates and it started a war. Like these creatures were born off of that and she's witnessed these creatures and she's terrified of them.
Yeah.
And so now she's kind of just accepted, like, no, I need to go with Liz Ho, even though I don't want to.
But it's so funny because Soren realizes, like, wow, we have her in shackles, we have her in the dungeon, we have her in cages, but she can get out of this shit so easy.
Oh, yeah, and she's gagged, too, because they think that their words are enough.
I thought it was so funny, too. Before they give her her first bath or her first shower, right before that, he's like looking at her 2 weeks of like just like a soiled dress and everything, and he's like, "How's she look better? Like she looks better than when she came."
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when Areli was like complaining about the stench of her. She was like, "Look at her; she hasn't bathed in like 2 weeks, and she smells disgusting. I don't care about her because everybody hates witches." So she's like, "I don't care about her, but I care about my sanity. So can you just bathe her?" And Soren thought, "I don't think she smells bad."
She's actually
I think she smells fine, actually.
But it's funny because like we're saying this as a joke. Soren throughout this showed no romance whatsoever.
No,
and
not
there
at
would be
all.
moments, because there was one moment where I think Areli told him, like, you need to bathe her. Like you need to bathe her. And the thought of bathing her,
he was like, I want to rip my skin off.
literally was, I would never
touch her. And also, he's telling everybody, I'm going to find a way to like not marry her because I can't put her on the throne. That would be a disgrace to my mother.
Yep.
Who he loves so much.
Yeah.
And so she's been in the dungeon. She's gagged. She's just like forced to stay there. And then Titan, who is the one who's more connected to the trees, he goes down there and he's like, I know you can get out of these binds. I don't know why you're pretending like you could just stay gagged. So it was really infuriating because anything that she did, she was trying to not cause scenes. Yes. But they took it as like, oh no, you're being manipulated. You're trying to manipulate us, basically.
Yes. I'm going to skip forward a little bit. Areli starts to gain her trust after Rook helps her through her pregnancy. Because this is when...
Well, she busts in. Because
everyone's gone. There is no nurse.
They have not had a healer in the longest time. And Soren knows that she's a healer because she told Titan that she was a healer for the Soul King. Yeah. But he was like, I'm never letting her near anybody ever. And so when Areli was in labor, she felt it immediately because that's also part of her fate is to help her. And she was a midwife, you know, she has partaked in many births. And so she was like, I don't need anything from you. I just need to help you because I feel this curse and it is so uncomfortable. Yep. So I can hold off the curse and help you birth this baby. And she was like, do you really want to lose another baby? Like, really? And so Areli is so desperate that she's just like, okay.
And Soren is literally galloping back. Yeah. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe we left Areli just open. Like, that baby is going to be killed. That's what's going to happen.
By the witch, yeah.
Rook is so... Never trusted her for a second. Yeah. Oh my God. And so then he comes in and is just so shocked because like the baby is born.
Yeah, it's crying.
But it's like, it's alive. You know, it's good.
And everybody wants to hear the baby cry, obviously, because that means it has the strength to do so.
So Rook and who's he with? He was with someone. It was Rook and someone else.
Oh, you mean Soren? Oh,
you're right. Soren and...
Probably Torin. I don't know.
They both come in and like
guns ablazing
with their swords, drawing their weapons, and literally like one finger. Rook is like, "You're not bringing that shit in here."
They're frozen in place, by her magic.
Yes.
And it isn't until Areli's like, "Oh, if I get them to like promise to behave, can you just like stop with your magic?" But she wasn't like super concerned because she was so focused on her baby. Yes. And I thought this was so sad though because she didn't even know how to really act because she was so used to losing her babies that, you know, her baby needing to be on her chest. She just kind of followed any of Rook's orders.
Yep. And after this, Rook started gaining a little more freedom when it came to walking around the castle, right?
Well, because Soren let her stay in the healer's room.
Yeah, which was had a bed, finally.
Which was super dusty and nasty, but she was just like, whatever, I don't care.
Yep.
And so she needed a bunch of different herbs to help Aurelie produce more milk and stay healthy during this pregnancy. But I hated how Soren was like, I need to see this list of herbs, even though he had no idea what the hell anything was. Yep. And most of it she could get at the Goblin's kingdom.
Yes, which is why they went over to talk to him to open trade routes.
No, they didn't go for that. Well, they just went for the milk thistle. They just wanted for the herbs.
Okay. But that the whole trade thing, was that just brought up as like this is why we're here, by the way.
No.
What was that brought up for? Because remember
it didn't happen until after, because the Goblin King told Rook, you can take all the herbs you need, but only you can take them, and as much as you can carry. And after that, after this conversation, and obviously like they knew that he loved her because he was like gushing over her. He was being super kind to her. After that, that's when they sent in crops, remember?
Yeah, because they said that we would only send it in 3 times. Mm-hmm. That was their thing.
Because of her.
Yes.
And that's when the Goblin Prince went as well.
I loved that whole interaction.
He was so sweet.
He was so
I was
funny
like, wait, what if she just goes with him? I don't know. Crazy thought.
No, it was so funny because like the entire time, one of Soren's guys was like, I kind of speak Goblin. Like, I think I could translate. Mm. And so he tried, but it was very much of them just going like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
And then when Rook came along and she started speaking to the prince, it was like, oh my God, yeah, we were supposed to give you something. And like they're having a conversation. And then he goes like, oh, and by the way, I speak his language. I'm just choosing not to.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I really liked him too. And I also really liked that moment when he was the one who pointed out that nobody calls her by her name. He's like, is it just customary here for them to just call you as a witch? Like no one has ever said your name here.
Yep.
And she was like, no, that's just them. That's me.
And then he brings up again, like, well, if you need a place.
Yeah.
Need a place to stay.
Yeah.
But we would be besties.
But she makes it seem like this room, even though it's dusty as hell and nasty and gross and has a bunch of spiders everywhere, she's like, no, us Ravenswood witches were used to being out in the trees, you know? Yep. We were one with the earth, so. Mm-hmm. And by the way, the whole time that she's been here, she's been healing the earth because she's giving her blood to it.
Yes.
And so now the earth is kind of like healing over time.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy because it's so obvious to me, even if I was part of Soren's kingdom. It's so obvious to me that it's their fault. Yeah. So the fact that Soren's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to use me. I know you. Yeah. Oh my God.
Witch. I know how you witches are.
Dude, I feel like now I want to read the novella. I'm going to be honest with you. We sat down here and I was going to think that I was going to hate this book. But now you're telling me that he was actually sweet. And I'm like, wait a minute. No, I'm curious. Because there's more to him that we don't know. And I know that they talked about like, yeah, we used to say a few things to each other, but like whatever, through their minds. Mm. You're telling me that was cute shit?
Yeah, well, I did want more, but it was a very short novella.
Okay, here's my thing. Because, well, let's just say the end real quick.
No, what the fuck?
Well, because there's a lot I want to talk about, but I feel like knowing the end is important to have to talk about that.
Well, let's work our way there.
Okay, go ahead.
What was the last thing we said? Oh, the baby was there. So now she has more liberties, right? Yeah. And they go and try to find Rowan, which is Aurelie's husband, because he's out in fighting a bunch of witches. And so he is dying. He has a freaking arrow to the heart. Yes. And so you know what pisses me off though? Soren is such a two-faced bitch. Nomás cuando te conviene, bitch.
Only when it's convenient to him. Mm-hmm.
So he was like, if Rook heals him, I swear, Fates, I swear I will marry her. Which he conveniently forgot about. So then he goes and takes Rowan to her. She manages to heal him, but she needs certain herbs. So they have to go to her homeland, the Ravensworth place. And this scene was really sad because, you know, there's still a bunch of blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But the place is beautiful. It's blooming because the blood sustained this
that's crazy.
place, right? And so she gets some stuff. She gets things that she needs to heal Rowan, and then I think she gets like a little fabric thing that she said, like, I'm not gonna marry you if I don't have this. So then so then they go back and she heals Rowan. Even so, now Rowan is team witch. She's just like, I kind of trust this girl.
There's always something to hate though, because there's a point where Rook is like kind of just looking at Rowan and is like, should I finish healing him, but it's gonna leave a scar, or should I allow him to heal himself the rest of the way? And she's just kind of looking at him, and Soren is there, and it's like, you're calling it quits. It's like, no, there's literally more to this that you don't know. And I think Torin comes in later and is like, really, she didn't finish healing him? And I'm like, why are you all on her?
They always assumed the worst of her. Any little action that she would do, they would immediately be like, oh, she's conspiring against me. All the time. Even though she healed Aurelie, or helped Aurelie, healed Rowan, it didn't matter. And so now she has more freedom, and now she's working as like, you know, the helper of the baby, I guess. I don't know. Taking care of the baby. And then now she has a guard with her, which is Reed. And he's kind of like the main guard. And Reed gets word from somebody else that Carl, which is the evil witch, Carl is on his way over to take Rook. But they're taking it as like, oh, I knew she was with Carl. Because they think that she can talk to Carl telepathically. And so Reed isn't happy about it, but he's like, you're going to have to... What is it? You're going to have to talk about your crimes or something.
Pay for your crimes.
Thank you. And so then there was like this whole court thing. And... everyone's like, hate the witch, I guess.
And it's funny because she's there. It's like, I literally am healing your kingdom as we speak.
You see those flowers? And she's like, I bet you anything, all you stupid men are going to be like, no, we did that.
I know.
No, it was us. Skipping forward. Okay. She's locked up again. And they hate her. Everyone hates her. Soren and his whole people put on Witchesbane, which is poisonous to all the witches. And what I love about Rook, though, is she don't give a fuck.
No, she don't.
She literally tells Soren, you're going to have to beg for me to marry you because you are a stupid man. Stupid male.
Because does she kill Carl?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't kill Carl. So...
but it's very obvious that she's not on his side.
So what I love is that... so Aurelie helps her, helps her get dressed up. Reed helps her too. They take because they talk about the orphan children. They take the orphan children to safety. And then she comes out and faces Carl. But Carl's like, my dear sister, we're here to help you. We've gotten word that you've been locked away. And, you know, I know you're a powerful witch because, of course, you are. So we're here to help you. What I love is that this whole thing is in Soren's perspective.
Yeah.
Because he's witnessing her just standing there looking at Carl. And she brings up, what was your fate again, Carl? Tell me, what did the seer tell you? And he laughs at her and is like, the seer, I killed the seer. Her whole fate doesn't matter. And she reveals that his fate was to be killed by a Ravensword witch. And he was like, yeah, but I killed them all. And she's like, but you missed me. I love this scene so much because I could see it so perfectly. And then she kills a bunch of the witches.
That's why, okay.
She kills a bunch of the witches, but Carl runs away like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Soren over here like, ugh.
Wait.
Well, technically it's still her fault though.
No, this was the first time out of like 600 pages, I think.
Literally, this book is 500 pages long. It was page like 493.
No,
like,
for real. Like the last chapter.
It's the end where he
finally is like,
he doesn't say anything. He doesn't, there's not really much brought up.
No, but okay, but I do want to bring up that this whole time he's been calling her his fate's cursed mate.
Yeah.
But at the end of his chapter, he's like, my fate's blessed me. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I hate this bitch.
I never doubted it for a second, babe.
Wait, I never doubted you, babe.
No, and babe, so I didn't say that about you.
So he witnesses her take out this whole bunch of witch army. And I don't know if you remember when she had put like a shield up. So she put a shield over them.
Yeah.
To help them with the witches, I guess. And she killed all the witches. And
literally, he's watching this in slow motion with like romantic music. And he's like, oh my God.
He's like, wait, I think I'm in love.
Which is funny because literally, page 493 out of 500, we get to that very last part where they're talking. And that's when she brings up like aren't you supposed to be begging? Right? And he doesn't really respond to it.
So what he does is he takes his horse and hands her the horse so that she can ride back to the kingdom because she's or not Wolfsbane. He
Witchesbane. Witchesbane all over
which
him.
I think he forgot because he is trying to get close to her, but then she's like, she can smell it on him.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're supposed to be begging. And then she gets on the horse and then she rides back to the kingdom. But
when they get to the kingdom,
everyone is wearing the Witchesbane, so she's feeling very faint.
Yes. And I think they're both off the horse now and they're both walking through.
No, he had to walk back, girl. No. They did not go together. He walked back.
Isn't there a part where like they're both walking and she's really, really feeling it and then she gets really faint and falls over and it literally ends with like, but then someone catches me.
Yes, but she doesn't look at him.
I'm going to read that last line.
Okay.
Because literally...
Crumbs.
Dude,
the crumb.
Page 499.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh. My last coherent memory is the hands catching me before I hit the stone, lifting me into strong arms that smell like the same poison, leeching the life out of me, and then I know no more.
Yeah.
Literally the first time he's ever touched her this whole book.
Yeah, because anytime he thought about touching her, he was like, my skin is crawling. Ew.
Oh.
But there were slight moments when he would, what's the word? Like he would think about hurting her or killing her, and then he was like, but then like my fate is like almost like a protective male. Like, no. Like, don't hurt her.
Wasn't there also a point, maybe I misread it, but when she's working with Reed and they're like kind of healing the earth and they're watching it happen?
You mean Titan?
Was it with Titan? I don't remember who she
There
was.
was a moment with Titan, yeah.
But he's watching it and he's just kind of like, it's weird that they're like...
They're super close.
Yeah.
No, but there was this other... Oh my God, I just remembered. There was this other moment when he was sparring and she's holding a bunch of herbs and he like sees that she watches him for a little bit. So he like flexes and he goes a little harder, but then he turns and she's gone.
I didn't do it for her.
I didn't do it for her, but...
For my bros here.
Oh, but then it was Titan who did confirm to everybody that she is the favorite child. He's like, I can feel the trees being happier.
Wait, okay. The
end.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You changed my rating. It skyrocketed after speaking to you. My God. I walked into this going like, this book was so long, literally took a part of my life. I could not stop the audiobook though. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Whole way through. The only thing that was getting to me was I literally could not see this man romantically liking her. Like I thought this was fully gonna be like the fate was just really a physical attraction thing. Yeah. And that was it. Mm-hmm. Did you read the novella?
Yes, I did.
No, did you read the novella before or after finishing the book?
In between, because I read the story again.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, I should have read the novella first so that I can get that I have that in my mind palace.
What is the novella called?
The Scepter.
So, do you think that this is a needed novella? Like, will it? Because I was going to give this a low rating.
I think it is only because I hated him. I hated him so much.
I hate him.
And I was thinking, like, how are they going to, like, make me root for him when he's been nothing but cruel to her the whole time.
And also, like, he literally was gonna consider her a war criminal and did consider her a war criminal. Mm-hmm. So for her to be like okay with it, I don't blame her for hating him. Like to me, because I have not read the novella, there was no like redeemable qualities about this man when it came to them together.
Yeah.
That being said.
But he did love his kingdom.
He did.
He did love his kingdom. He did love his people. He was just a stupid man.
Yes.
And then also his uncle, who is currently the king, he is kind of like out to get him.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember when Rook mentioned that Soren could tell when she lost, not that she lost her family, but he could tell that something tragic happened based on how she was feeling. So she thought, in the novella, I'm talking about that now, she thought that maybe he was also a witch. Because this was before she got her fate. Okay. So she thought, oh, maybe he's a witch also. But they were very careful to not reveal who they were because I guess there are some instances where your mate could be somebody else. Like it doesn't have to be the first person you connect with. I don't know. Very weird, but. Okay. So he could tell. And so there was a moment when he was trying to understand like what exactly she was going through. Mm-hmm. He thought that she was like he didn't say, but he thought that she was like a princess, a high-fae from like another, like a lower class, I guess, I don't know. And she wouldn't tell him, and so he called her Croy. Mm-hmm. He said, "Where are you, Croy?" And she said, "We've made it to our lodgings for the night. I'm enjoying a soak." And that's why she was so happy and he could feel her happiness. And he says, "All it takes is a soak to make you this happy. Where do you come from, little Croy?" She says, "I'm a simple woman. You should know that by now." He says, "There are a lot of things I would give you, Croy, if only you would tell me where you are." She says, "What things? Tell me, what would you do with me, Dawn?" I don't know why she called him Dawn. They never revealed that part, but then things get a little heated between them.
That's crazy.
And so after some time, he realizes that she's like going through a lot, and he's like, "What do I need to do to gain your trust? What can I do to prove myself to you? Because I mean you no harm, Croy. I only want to be with you now as we are fated to be." And she says, "You already know your fate then." He says, my fate is you." And he says, "I can't wait, Croy. I have to find you and bring you home as soon as I can. I swear to you on the fates themselves that I mean you no harm. I only want to take you home and provide for you. You will never have to walk for miles and miles on end. You will never go to bed hungry. You'll never be scared or worried about anything. I will never let you feel that sadness that touches your heart again. I just want to take care of you as the fates have asked of me." And so then he realizes that she's going to the seer to get her fate. And after she gets her fate, that's the last time. She just cuts the connection between them.
That's Soren? Oh my God. This man has a heart? That's crazy. See, I feel like I would have felt differently. I don't like that that's separate.
Yeah, I know.
That should have been like...
I feel like that should have been like a prologue.
Yes. They could have done like an interlude, and that was the interlude broken apart through the story.
I think the interlude should have been like the first time they connect with each other, and then maybe just like talking to each other all night. You know what I mean? Like,
because like I didn't know that existed. Yeah. I didn't look for that. Mm-hmm. I hated this man.
Yeah.
And so
don't get me wrong. I still hated this man.
So at the end, when he catches her and he's literally poisoning her, I'm like, this bitch. I don't want them to end up together. Yeah. And now I kind of want to.
I don't know. I'm very curious to know what happens in the next book. I'm so
excited.
Dude,
I literally came into this going like, I hate this bitch. There's no redeemable qualities. This was slow for no reason. I was going to give it a 2. What? After talking to you. Yeah. I see it now. I just feel like this, it would have been different had I read this novella.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I don't care about the slowness, if that's what it started with. Okay, I'm going to say, out of all the books we read this month, this was the one. It was really good.
It was so good.
I'm going to say a 4.75.
Okay. You love the 7.5s.
I do love the 7.5s.
I think it's a 5. I think it's so good. I was going to say a 5. I love the story so much. I love the world that J Bree created. Like, I'm so interested to see. I honestly would love a book for the Soul King himself, because I want to know, like, why did he go against his fate? Like, and there's just so many, like, side characters that I feel like I would love a whole story on them themselves. Yeah. I love Aurelie and Rowan's love story so much. Even Soren was kind of envious of them, because he was like, why can't my mate and I be like that? The fates laugh at me.
Damn. Oh my God, dude.
Dude, I cried when her and Rowan were reunited and he met his son. I was crying. Dude, I cried. I was like, dude, that is so beautiful.
Oh my God, dude. I feel like I need to reread this story. I listened to this fully. I had the book open, the ebook open, and was trying to highlight it as I go. But I feel like this audiobook was so like engaging. I was in it.
Oh no, yeah,
dude, I was in it. I need to read that and reread it. But I feel like if I reread it, it will take up like a month of my life because this is such a big book.
Yeah, but I definitely recommend, especially if you're looking for a slow burn and a true enemies to lovers.
Are you okay with this amount of slow though?
Yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
I've read a story before where they don't get together until like the midway of the second book.
That's crazy.
Or even closer to the end.
I know, but they didn't even touch. He never even said her name. Oh my God.
You didn't say her name once, huh?
No, at all.
You witch.
So I'm curious. Is the second book already out?
Yes.
I'm curious.
But the third one is not.
Like if they're gonna start talking about their past, like if they mention things that they've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude, that's crazy.
Mention things when things got a little heated between them.
I don't remember that.
That was a different girl.
My cousin took my phone.
That wasn't me.
That being said, if
5
you
out of
are...
5. Oh my God. I was so happy.
Okay. Give me until I finish writing what I need to for book club. I feel like I will change this to a 5 out of 5.
What does your book club have to do with this?
Our book club. This is the book of the month.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When we are writing in our book club, give me until I like dissect because I feel like I'm gonna read.
Do you write things for book club?
Don't you? Oh my God.
Have you though written anything at all?
No, the last one I wrote for was
I don't think you
November.
have.
The last one I wrote for was November.
What was November?
No, just kidding. It was the one before November.
What was it?
Possession.
Oh,
Possession was my last. Well, I don't. Well, whatever. I'm gonna wait until I read this.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's gonna change how I feel about this book. Because it is a good book.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I did not like the slowness. It like irritated me.
I don't know. I think because of everything else that we read this month, I was okay with how slow it was because Blackthorn,
dude,
it was slow too. But the spice. That
so
kept me going. That kept me going.
I wonder what it is. Because sometimes I read a book and I'm like, I don't think you're going to like this. Because I read Blackthorn too. And I wasn't.
Well, I knew you weren't going to like it.
Which is, how do you know?
Because you're kind of a prude a little bit.
No, I'm not. Don't say that about me. I don't know. It's just.
Sometimes, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes I could just tell when you're not going to like it. Because I'm like, this is too much for her heart. She's too gentle soul.
I need them to be friends first. They weren't friends. You don't get it like I do. If you're listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can like,
comment, subscribe.
Wrong thing. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read, that would be amazing.
And if you're looking for an extra way to support us a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do have coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix. That's you, girl.
Sorry. If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday. It's the end of the month. So next month is going to be our new month.
Yeah.
And then we'll say what book of the month is after.
You seem sad. What's wrong?
Sad. I don't know.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Do you want to have a therapy session?
Maybe after.
Okay.
And then if you want to support us on our social media, or you want to find our book clubs for our book of the months on Fable and on Goodreads, or if you want to find our Google form, you could find that all on our Linktree, linktr.ee/thebookfix.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God, we can finally lean back.
Dude, okay. I don't want to call you out. I don't want to call you out because I love you, I respect you, and I worship you.
Of course. Obviously.
But I just feel like this month, which was my month, you just weren't happy. Like, I just feel like the spark is gone.
About? The glisten in my eye?
It's just died a little bit.
What do you think's different?
I don't know.
Like when we get ready, usually we'll like talk about just like, oh, so excited to film today. I feel like that's been happening less, and it's kind of getting to me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the sparks died in you a little bit too. I don't know. Do you think maybe we've been doing this for years now?
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say. And every time we bring it up, I'm always like really excited about it. But now I like look back and I'm like, I don't know if this is what I want to do.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about it more later, but I definitely feel like maybe we need to shift things a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of ready for like a move on. I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's kind of sad. But all right, we'll talk about it later.